prophesied the downfall of the kingdom called Babylon the Great. I want to give double honors and blessings to all the brotherhood out there, starting from the apostles on down. And as we all worship the same power and teach the same truth, we're going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Elzai B'Hashem HaKadosh. You know, so today is going to be about chariots. So I'm gonna look up the word chariot on. I'm gonna use what the Bible says. Because your chariot is your car. It's your mode of transportation. So this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 22. For as in Adam all die, so also in Hamashiach shall all be made alive. So he's the one that gives you a chariot. Just imagine when we're in the heavens. You think you're just gonna be just you? You're gonna have a chariot. You're gonna have a mode of transportation. And take care of your car. You gotta take care of your mode of transportation because it's important. It's gonna get you to where you gotta go. And where you gotta go is serve the Lord, right? So everybody has a chariot. And sometimes brothers lose their chariot and they get nothing by that. Mind your manners. You know, don't be in a hateful spirit all the time. Because when you're in a hateful spirit and you're thinking about someone, something bad's gonna happen to them. Like yesterday, I was mad, and my supervisor came over, and he didn't like the fact that we took the company car and drove to Burger. So I was cursing his ass out, and I'm gonna just show you. And I was hurting and I was sweating, and that's a special condition that you have to be in. And then you start hating. So then I started talking shit. I was like, man, fuck that guy, this and that. And then today, this car got towed up.
Oh shit. Oh, just today?
Yeah, just today, before he got to work. The thing was fucked out. But me and him had an argument. I was like, because we were talking, and he was like, I ain't gonna be some idiot that's paying $1,000 a month for a car like that and this and that. And I go, first of all, you gotta pay for what you get. And I make payments, but guess what? If I get in a wreck or something like that, it's all covered. So this guy, he said that, and he made me mad. And I said, well, you just fucking cheat that. So because he doesn't understand about money. It's never you get. We all have debit cards, right? We all go to the bank, we all take money out of the bank. Where's this money coming out of? So this is why you gotta take care of your chariot. Where's that money coming out of? The Federal Reserve, it's coming out of nowhere. So you went in debt, but you got something, but you're still in debt.
No matter what,
you're still in debt. So this guy, he didn't pay for the gap insurance because he didn't have no fucking rental car at work. That's how you know you're getting, if you pay for gap, let's say you get your car crashes and you can't drive it. Well, they're gonna bring you a rental right away. No questions asked. That's why you pay for it. No, you don't pay for it because somebody told you to. You pay for the company. That's why you pray. You know, you pray for what? You pray for salvation. That's what?
That's why we read the Bible.
And then it makes you feel comfortable. The spirit takes care of you. And when you're in the mood, and you're saying, I hate this motherfucker, I hate that motherfucker, the angels are telling you how about Shimmy, I was so you gotta be careful, man, because bad things happen. And we know who's making it happen.
Sure, bro? Because I mean, I stand right here, you stand right here.
And it's hot out here, but we're still I'll be right there. It's gonna be. Look it. It's all based on your perspective. I've been in the sun all damn day, and it doesn't really matter. But there's a little comfort, and I'm gonna sweat. But what's making me comfort is someday I'm not even gonna feel this heat. We're gonna be so close to the sun. Like we're gonna park our shit to say this is the sun. We're gonna be shit like right next to the sun. That's gonna be hot.
And it's hard for people to believe that, though. You know that it's gonna come like that. You know, it's hard.
It's hard. People go to the gym and they don't believe until they see their muscles get big. But if you go to the gym believing already that you're gonna get swole, then that's gonna be your salvation. So like it said right here in 1 Corinthians 15:22, for as in Adam all die, you know, that's the carnal thing. Because in Adam, he was the first Yahweh on earth.
People think get misconceptions thinking that he was the first man ever, though, but he was the first to get the spirit.
First to get the Holy Spirit. Yeah. And what comes with that is favor. Right now the wind's blowing and it's cooling it down. That's the spirit. That feels good. So if I was just a carnal man, I'd be cool. Thank cool. Thank anybody. Thank Einstein for the win. Or I don't know who they fucking think. But the point is, take care of your chariot. Because that's what and most importantly, respect the man of the Lord. What made that T-bone, and I laughed when I heard the news. What made that T-bone made me think is that he said he offended me, and that offended the spirit. You know, and I'm trying to give him advice, and that's how the doors open and close. You know, that's how the Lord works. He made this man get a car that was already used, so you know when a car is used, I don't know if the option's made available for you to pay insurance full coverage, but you should, because it's like this. You just never know. And knowing the Lord, the terror of the Lord, you should pay for it. Like what if your engine, if you can pay for your engine to be repaired, let's say it costs $1 a month, but you paid for it all the time you had your car. It's going to be $1. Right? But some people think, but it's going to be 30 years and it's never going to happen. I'm just wasting my money. That's why people don't pray. Because praying is an investment. It's an investment in your safety and your salvation. Because things of the fleshly nature die, but things of Hamashiach are made alive. So he proved me right. You know? He proved me right. I told him, look, you should just pay for it, not because someone told you to, but because it could happen. And if it could, it will. Everybody knows somebody that's gotten in an accident. My brother and sisters got in an accident when I was 20. And that was the year that I left the home. That was man. It's crazy. Everybody knows somebody that's gotten in an accident.
First accident just yesterday right there on the 188 for the I guess the cop burned the street out there inside, and there was smoke, so people couldn't see, and it was like a 15,000 cars. So that happened just yesterday.
So just imagine you're having a regular day, everything's going normal, you're cheating the system, you don't believe in God, and that's what that guy said. And he's been on my mind for a long time. He's talking shit. Like I tell him door to black man, and he goes, fucking shit. And then I told him, look, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, not Islam. And, like, comes into the office and say, hey Jerry, how about that Ramadan? Last time he said that, I said, what the fuck are you talking about Ramadan? I told him that. He's my supervisor, but he's acting like a stupid ass white man. Yeah. So the spirit got him. Now he's thinking. Now he's thinking. When something like that happens, you start thinking about situations like what if.
When they start thinking, like, what did I do wrong?
I don't think they were supposed to do that. They start thinking. They start blaming shit. Oh, that's, yeah. This happened because of that. This happened because of the other thing.
Your command.
Yeah.
Hitting the car and made it.
So there's three types of chariots that I'm talking about. The one you drive, the one the spirit drives, and then the one that your house drives. Those three chariots. Let's say the chariots we drive, they take gas, right? And right now there's a shortage on diesel. So we're not going to see that post that we're running from one side. So everything, like the trucks that take the food to the stores, the safe parts and shit like that, they run on diesel, and they run on antifreeze that has diesel in it, and that has diesel in it, because it's all diesel oil, diesel everything. So if you run out of that, you ain't gonna be able to transport food to the grocery store. So you gotta take care of your charity. You gotta take care of your business. You gotta take care of yourself. So right now should be the time where you're thinking, man, I need to do things in more of a spiritual mode. You know, more of a spiritual type mode. So when you have time, check your tires, check your fluids, check everything, check your system. Not only will it help you get better gas mileage, but the Lord will be like, he's taking care of his business responsibility. But it's like the same thing, you're taking care of your responsibility with your car, you're taking care of your responsibility with the Lord. You got to be responsible. All right, can you give me 1 Corinthians 8 and 6? Oh, and the chariot of the Holy Spirit. Yeah, that's just yeah. And notice how none of the scriptures are saying chariots. So this thing is giving an idea. You know, an idea. So I'm picking up on the idea. The chariot takes you from one place to another, right? The spirit takes you from one place to another. What makes you wake up in the morning? Like, you have a desire to wake up? No, the spirit wakes you up. It says it's time for you to do your work.
Wake up, you're like,
yeah. You get Revelation 1 and 7. And the clouds are also chariots. Go ahead and get that.
1 Corinthians 8 and 6. But to us there is but one power, the Father, of whom all things be in him, and one Lord, Yahushua Mashiach, by whom all things be by him.
By him. So by him, you know, you offend someone that's representing him, an ambassador, he's gonna get you. It wasn't by me. And it did bring me joy. It made me laugh. It made me laugh because things like that are spiritual. You know, there was this girl, I forgot her name, but she tried to get me fired from Walmart and she flew out of the car.
I got a John 15, 9 and 10. As the Father has loved me, so have I loved you, is Yahushua. Continue you and ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments, abide in his love.
Oh man. Let's say you have a nice car. You're driving, you're going on a faraway trip. You run out of gas and you have a dad, a rich dad, you're gonna call your dad, right? But you're have a rich father, you're gonna call him a spirit. You're gonna figure things out. Well, you probably won't even take that. You're gonna have consequences. You're gonna take that.
It's very good. It's no problem. But here, it was going blue. Like it was going, and I was on reverse, so I had to park in reverse. It was like my parking lot. So my mom's boyfriend, he works at a Los Angeles here on a auto shop. And I called him, so he swung by and told me what the problem was. He's like, these guys ended up Xing me out, just tighten shit up. He's like, I'll take you to the shop to work every day, fix it up for you. And I was in the middle of work though, and I was like, oh, you know, thanks, you know, but I was now it's working right now. And that happened, and he was like, oh, it's just this though. So he's like, don't worry about it, man. It's nothing big that you have to pay for that you have to just take it to the shop. He's like, and I was like, all right, it's cool because he had a ticket for Kalinga to Huron. So he's like, that's
Oh,
free, all right.
Good, right?
Yeah, and then too, it was a free ride for him too, you know?
Made you feel good. Provided him with a free ride. Now you guys have a better relationship.
That's why you want to build that relationship with your
You want to build that, yes. Because he'll take care of you. He'll take care of you so many ways, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing. So when your car's running good, you get to work and you don't have any stress. What I'm trying to say. Getting a wreck, man, that shit is stressful. That shit is stressful. And that's how people start their day sometimes. Sometimes people start their days off with a wreck. Or spiritual wreck, you know? Like nothing's going your way. But these guys, Revelation 1:7, these guys are going to have the wreck of their life.
Revelation 1:7, behold, he cometh with clouds, every eye shall see him. They also which pierced him, and all children of the earth shall wail because of him.
So that means that they're gonna see his chariot. You can't wreck that chariot. You can't T-bone that chariot. It's not gonna go that tire. You're not gonna do any RP, no none of that. That's unlimited power. And these Air Force aviators, jet pilots, they call it, bought that out in impunity. These chariots travel with impunity. They're like, fuck you and fuck your laws of relativity. Can you get Romans 6:4? Jude 1:6. So now we're going to talk about the angels. I'm going to switch it up a little tiny bit, talk about the angels. Because guess who made that accident happen? There were several angels in place. And I want you to remember that our Lord said that He has legions of angels at His disposal. All you have to do is ask His Father. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You see, hey, the angels are working. But we got some powerful angels on us. We got some really powerful angels on us. You got some powerful angels. You got some powerful angels. You got some powerful angels. I got some powerful angels, man. There's been so many times where I see fleets of them, and they're in formation, and it's making me think, damn, these guys are watching my back.
Like safe on it.
It makes me feel better than a regular person would. So when people think I'm a regular person and we're not regular people, it makes me really upset. Like, what the fuck makes you think that I would think on your level? Like, I don't get up in the morning and think, hope I don't get in an accident. I get up in the morning and think, I better do the Lord's work. I gotta do Esau's work first, but this work is more important.
Are you calling for that fucking job?
Hell yeah.
This one. Hell no.
Hell no.
Jude 1:6. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he has reserved in everlasting chains under darkness to the judgment of the great day.
Dang. So in this version, the ESV, it says, the angels who do not stay within their own position of authority. And then read that first part.
The 6th. And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation.
Change their life. We change their life. Because, not because the angels fell from heaven, but because they started going off and doing different things that were out of the temple. Yeah, change the darkness is sin, right? It's sin. Because darkness is death. So when they sin, when we sin, we lost our authority. That's why with prayer, your prayers, that's why we have to pray so much, because before our prayers were so strong. Joshua said, you know, how about you know, like hold the sun right here and the moon over here for like 24 hours. That extra day.
And Elijah made it bring fire to kill all them.
That he made it happen to kill 100 soldiers, 50 at a time. It was one captain with 50, so it was actually 51. 102 actually. 2 captains. By the third time, this captain knew. He was like, you know, I know you're a man of heart. Just come. So just imagine that. You can come back to get your authority. So just take care of your responsibilities like you're taking care of your chariot. Just imagine, I don't know if you guys remember the show called Knight Rider. Yeah, talking about. Just imagine if your chariot was always getting your back.
Like, hey man, you gotta put air on your back tire though. Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. And they have sensors on the machines. Don't ignore them.
Service engine.
Service. Don't ignore your service engine. Especially don't ignore your spiritual service engine. What is that? That is when you have a bad premonition. You're like, oh, maybe it shouldn't be. If that's your first thought, then get the fuck out.
The same for the gut feeling.
Just did. If you're with your family and you decide to have a family night and go to a movie, that's fine. But if once you pay for the ticket and then you walk in and then you get a bad feeling, fuck out. Trust your feeling. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know.
Especially nowadays.
Yeah, that's right. The Lord is working all. Hey, we're all working overtime. The Lord's working double overtime. He's got those angels working on 24/7 on call.
Romans 6:4. Therefore we are buried with him by baptism to death. That like Mashiach was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life.
Yeah, that's a powerful scripture, man. That's a powerful scripture. I don't know. I'm gonna try to break it down, but you know, this is powerful. This is so much in here. Like you were buried before, therefore with him by baptism, because we suffered with our sins. Because he's our man. You know how women say, "That's my man." He's our man. That's how you gotta think about it. Like he's our God. Like you can say he's your God, but some people think that he's everybody's God. No, you gotta think about he's your God like he's like that's a woman. You go and share your woman. You don't share your God. You know, because the scripture says don't cast your pearls into swine. That's like the same thing. Don't share your blessings. Don't pray for evils.
Yeah, you see, wicked ass Jake, you know that he will never change. Why give his wisdom, his knowledge though, but you could tell him though, but then at the same time it's like, well, he was never gonna get it to begin with. But,
So, yeah, and then we have to have some sort of suffering. You know, how are you going to be buried with the house that you didn't kill your son? You didn't kill that wicked man. There's 2 of you. There's 2 of you. One that goes to work for Esau, and one that goes to work for the house.
Hebrews 12:5. Ye have forgotten the extortion which speaketh unto you as the children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked. Okay.
So a lot of bad things are happening to a lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of people are doubting. A lot of people want some sort of answers, but they're not getting it. They're not. A lot of people are gonna suffer with this oncoming wave. See, it's already started since the whole pandemic began. They started slowly shutting down things, causing the financial contagion. The financial contagion is one thing affects another. Yep. Slow down the economy, and it's never gonna catch up.
You see that movie? You see like things just piled up in the streets.
Oh shit, garbage and everything.
Yeah, people just left their jobs and shit, you know?
That's what's gonna happen. Because you're gonna think about everybody's gonna try to sell their car. Everybody's gonna try to sell their car because they won't be able to spend money on gas. And they're gonna try to make that no more miles spent gas. You might as well switch to electric. That's the whole plan. But why do they want to switch to electric? So I don't really know, but I can guess that has to be somewhere with Revelations 12 and 7 with the war that because a gas-powered vehicle is not as fast as a jet-powered vehicle. A jet-powered vehicle is not as fast as an atomic-powered vehicle. Like a nuclear sub has a lot of power, but if you put a nuclear device on a fucking jet, you're out of it. You're breaking barriers. This is how Esau thinks. First he broke the sound barrier. Now he's trying to break the speed of light. Why the fuck did he travel so fast? Because he's running away from something.
Revelation 12 and 7. There was wars in heaven. Likewise, angels fought against the dragon. The dragon fought and his angels.
So, what's a dragon? The dragon is a master, right? It's a master level. So Esau is a master level at what? War. The sword. He's gonna get his sword to do. It's called time. Like they're making movies telling you about like time travel. They want to get into different dimensions. They want to break the new records that they set. They want to go fast. Yeah, they want to do stuff like that.
Collider.
Yeah. So how do you get? And they done experiments where like they had the bell for the Nazis, and that was called the Wonder Weapon, the Wonder Waffen. So it had to do with electricity, and they got that bell to hover. Right. So they're gonna have to match the speed and fierceness of the champions. How can you fight fire with fire? You gotta be the ultimate. Like. Just imagine. So you know that was my lesson. Take care of your chariot. Just through the spirit, you're taking care of your responsibility.
Yeah, it shows integrity.
It shows integrity. Don't let your integrity fail. You know, so hopefully that was edifying. Pass the mic.
God, that's the spirit though, because that literally did happen to me on Tuesday. You know, my chariot, you know, it's real important. It's important for me because that's what's gonna bring me out here to camp. Man, fuck the job over there, you know, over there in Toledo. My job though. This is the most important job right here. Do the will, Yahweh, Shiloh, you know. So, you know, today I want to speak about the wild olive tree, you know, because people got to reach potential, but you know, they get at something else. Because I seen you know, they you know these churches though, they put these what's it called though, the verses on the bottom of the TV, you know, and they speak upon it. And there was that guy, he's like a mo, what's his name? TD Jakes, I think. Oh yeah. Bald-headed dude, Jake, older man, whatever. Yeah, he's awesome, definitely. So that scripture was which I believe is Romans 11 and 17, right? But he didn't even speak upon it like where he broke it down to it, you know? And that was the spirit because I just seen that today, you know, that he just didn't even break it down. So when you know, wild olive tree, right? So those are Gentiles though, because it's not because we've seen olive trees before, right? We've seen pictures of them. It's not an olive tree that's gonna try to grab you or something to do with that matter, you know? It's not wild because the wind blows it, you know? It's more spiritual than that, you know? So the wild olive tree, they're Gentiles though, because we're once wild olive tree, because we didn't even know we were Israelites though. So we are olive trees though now, you know? So can you hold Romans 11, 16, 17, and Baba Kushak, can you hold Deuteronomy 7, 6? So I'm gonna read some, you know, benefits of the olive tree, right? Because the olive tree, you know, itself, the actual olive tree has a lot of benefits. I mean, you get the olive oil, you know. So I'm gonna read some benefits of the olive tree. Block here. So it says the uses of olive tree has been cultivated for olive oil, fine wood, the olive leaf, ornamental reasons in the olive tree. This is about 90% of all harvested olives are turned into oil, while about 10% are used as table olives. So there's a lot of useful things when it comes to the tree, you know? We use it in the kitchen, you know, the olive oil though. Cook the food and things though.
And there's also a knife for a very large rooster called the hoja de olivo.
Oh yeah. I see that on Mexican. Yeah.
So that's shaped like an olive. Got two blades on it. So it's a very important symbol for our people.
Oh yeah. That's why I want to read the benefits, you know, of the olive tree itself, you know? Like every from the top to the bottom, man, it has a lot of benefits, this tree though, you know? Yeah. That's the thing, people don't even know about that. So the olive, right? The actual olives are rich in vitamin E and may help reduce the risk of health conditions like cancer, diabetes, stroke, and heart disease. Big ones right there, you know? They have, you know, cancer, diabetes, and stroke, and heart disease, man. That's some big major ones, though, you know? You don't want to have any of these right here, though, because
That's what's plaguing our people.
yeah, literally plaguing them, like, especially the diabetes, though, man. Even going to the heart disease, too, though, because they like that salt, man. Especially Jake, though.
Oh,
Jake, look, put salt. They put salt on salt.
They put salt on pork.
Oh, that's where is it do, you know?
So they gotta put something as pork up on the plate.
Yeah.
It has to be something.
Yeah, that's ain't enough fucking, yeah. Which salt causes a lot of heart disease. High blood pressure and all that.
But if you use salt wisely, it's beneficial. Everything is beneficial.
Yeah. Because you gotta use salt right, because if you use too much of it, it's gonna kill the things. Put a lot of salt in rice. See how that rice gonna taste.
Put a lot of salt in beans.
Oh, yeah.
You'll never eat that shit good.
Yeah. It's horrible, yeah, that tastes it.
And if you're dehydrated, what works is put salt on a tomato. Whoa.
Oh, yeah, it tastes good, yeah. You're talking about on the tomato, right?
Yeah.
You're taking a bite? Yeah. It tastes good.
That'll send electrolytes to your body because
Keep you hydrated.
Sodium, that salt has electrolytes.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It keeps you hydrated though, like it drinks,
right.
you don't have electrolytes. So the benefits of olive oil is rich and healthy fats and contains large amounts of anti-inflammatory properties, provoke strokes, against heart disease, and it says olive oil is not associated with weight gain and obesity. So it's good for you. It's not gonna make you gain weight, like, you know. Right there for you, man. Trying to trump the word though, but fuck them, you know?
That shit is fucking funny.
Because I noticed though, you know, it's fucking Edomites with the big trucks or the fucking bikes too, you know?
And there was a Hellcat that passed by and he didn't pump on his gas. He was showing respect.
Yeah, because those are loud as fuck, yeah?
Loud pipe.
And I see one on 350, I see something loud too on the freeway.
Yeah, that's what this guy does.
Oh yeah? Those, like,
You gotta get a job.
yeah. Big shit too, those. Yeah, and so you see the olive oil, you know, has a lot of beneficials to it. And now this is the leaf, right, for the tree. These elements are known for powerful anti-oxidant activity, they lower blood pressure, reduce cardiovascular risk, improve immunity, blood sugar, lipid profiles, and bone health. So and also too, it could be like a tea for drinking at night. So that's a lot of benefits for just the tea itself. Lower blood pressure. But our people don't get no olive tea bags, man. And you know what I'm saying? Though they can't even balance that with their eating that fucking swine and shit, though. They don't be drinking teas or anything like that, man. See, but that's the thing. That's all the beneficials by itself in the olive tree, right? So that's why we're the olive tree, though, because you get a lot of beneficials out of us, right? So the benefits of Israelites, right? Look at USA is where it's at because of us, Israelites. Look at Egypt. Egypt ain't shit now. The only reason why they go to Egypt, what? The pyramids, though, that we built?
Check out the stuff that we built.
Yeah, exactly. Because there ain't nothing over there. What the fuck is out there?
Just the leftovers of what we left.
It's so powerful, right?
And that's why fucking the Pharaoh didn't want us to leave.
Because he knew what the benefits he got out of it. The fucking pyramids, though, man.
It's going down. It's here right here.
Yeah.
All they think about is money, power. Where we're at, there's power.
Yeah. So that's the thing, right? So, and then in the U.S., right, the tribe of Judah, right? They're powerful in entertainment, man.
Yeah.
Boxing, the sports, the singing, Jay-Z, Kanye West, they're all billionaires, man. They got fucking